Picture me holding you. And sometimes I can't lie, girl, I'm tryna get over you. And I never let a nigga talk down and run over you.
Hey YouTube, I'm back again with another video. This video will be about my pregnancy journey from my point of view because everybody has a different experience and I feel like everybody don't talk about like the highs and lows of everything. Obviously it's a positive thing, but we need to be realistic here and talk about everything, not just the positive side of it. So I'm just gonna start with when I found out. So I found out in October that I was pregnant. I actually, like, I'm not gonna say I knew before I took the test because I was in denial, but I guess if I would have put the pieces together, I would have known before I took the test because obviously I missed my cycle but I was just like, okay, well, it's just probably late. Like, I was just in denial. But I knew something was up. So I went and took a test and clear as day, it said pregnant. Because I didn't get one of those tests that have like the 1 line or 2 line. I got the clear blue test that say pregnant or not pregnant because I wanted to be sure. So yeah, clear as day, it said pregnant. I'm not gonna lie, when I first found out, I was not happy. I'm not gonna sit here and say I was like mad or anything, but I don't know, I feel like I didn't have your typical reaction because a lot of people, well, I'm not gonna say a lot, but people obviously are excited when they find out that they're pregnant. I was not excited. I was kind of sad. I actually started crying, but I wasn't like boohoo crying. I was just like a few tears dropped, and I took the test, and my friend was there at the time, so she was just like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. And of course that was great to have somebody supporting me or whatever there, but I'm not gonna lie, like, she was excited and I was not. Like, she was like really happy and smiling. She just kept giving me a hug and she just kept saying, I'm so happy for you, I'm so happy for you. And I literally was just looking like, I just had like the straightest face. I was in tears. Like, I did not want to be pregnant. So honestly, after that, I had went home. I had told like one other person, but I didn't tell anybody. Like, I didn't tell my mom, I didn't tell my dad, I didn't tell my sister, I didn't tell nobody. Like, I literally kept it to myself. I kind of went into a little depression, like, for real. I went home and that day it was just kind of like, I was sad, but I wasn't just like depression like sad. But as the days went on, I was literally depressed. I didn't get out of bed for days. I cried almost every day. I'm gonna just be very truthful and honest in this video because I want you to hear about like the downside or whatever, because everything is not positive and rainbows. Like, everything is not good all the time. Like, sometimes you will have adverse emotions, and in this time I was having adverse emotions. So this is just the next chapter in my life. This is gonna make me into a different person, completely different person. So, you know, I just figured, let's just do it. Like, let's just do it. Obviously, like I said, my world would definitely change, but it probably would change for the better. So I went through with it. Okay, so now we're past that. We're gonna get past the emotions and feelings and things I went through during the pregnancy. So during the beginning of being pregnant, probably my first and early second trimester, I had crazy nightmares. Like, I don't know, like, maybe, I don't know if that's a symptom that everybody go through or if that was just me, because I normally don't have dreams, and normally when I do have dreams I don't have nightmares, but I was having nightmares all the time, and it would be concerning my pregnancy. Like, I would have a dream that somebody tried to cut my baby out of my stomach and take them from me. I had a dream one time that somebody shot me in the stomach. Like, I literally was having crazy dreams, and I've never experienced dreams like that. And I would just wake up, like, I wouldn't wake up scared, but I would just wake up like, what kind of dream was that, and why am I even thinking about anything negative like that? Like, I don't even know. But I was having crazy dreams in the beginning. I never really had morning sickness. Like, I never threw up, but I did feel nauseous in the beginning. I would feel really nauseous, but it never was like I can't keep food down. It was just like, okay, I feel like I'm gonna throw up, but I know I'm not gonna throw up during my pregnancy twice, but it wasn't from morning sickness. One time was because I had food poisoning, and then another time was because I had like a 24-hour virus, and both of those times were hell. Like, I don't even like throwing up, period. Like, even if I'm not pregnant, but being pregnant and throwing up, I literally felt like I don't know, like all my energy was completely gone. And you have a whole human being inside you that is eating and living off of what you eating, and the fact that I couldn't keep nothing down those couple of days, it was like, is he okay? Like, I'm like, is he eating? I mean, like, is he feeling like I'm feeling? Because, you know, I don't want no baby to be feeling like that. I didn't have any weird food combinations that I liked, but I did have food aversions, and the food aversions that I had was fried chicken. I love fried chicken, but during my pregnancy, especially the beginning, like like now I can kind of, it really just depends. It catch me on a good day, but during the beginning I could not eat fried chicken, and I figured that out because one day I was cooking dinner as normal, and I had made chicken and waffles, and when you make chicken and waffles, it's fried chicken. And so I had made the chicken and waffles, made me a plate, sat down, and obviously everything smelled good. Everything was cooked as normal. I took one bite of the chicken, chewed it for a little bit, and immediately I spit it out. I didn't even swallow it. I just spit it out. And I was like, okay. And so I'm like, hold on. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not that piece. So I got another piece. And yeah, I couldn't even chew it. I just spit it straight out. Like, I was like, I don't know what's wrong. So at first I thought maybe it's the grease. Like, maybe my body wants to eat healthier, so I don't need fried chicken. Maybe I need baked chicken or something. So a few days later, I made some baked barbecue chicken. Couldn't eat that. So at that point, I'm like, maybe I just don't like chicken at all right now. But then one time I went out to like Brahms, and I got a kids meal chicken strips, and that was perfectly fine. I ate the chicken strips, everything was good. And then way later, because I was scared to eat chicken. Like, I really was, because I was like, okay, I don't want to eat it and then throw up. So then one time I went to this restaurant and I had wings, and I ate those just fine. So I was like, I don't know, it can't be the grease, because chicken strips are cooked in grease. So I really don't know. Maybe my body was just tricking me sometimes. Like, today you like, or maybe my baby was like, today I like chicken, today I don't. like we don't like that all the time. So I had that. You obviously are gonna eat so much more than normal. Before I was pregnant, I was only like 105 pounds. I ate pretty normal for my size. Well, of course, since you're pregnant, you eat it for two. I would eat way more. Like, I used to go out to eat and have to always ask for a to-go box. But once I got pregnant, never needed a to-go box. I finished all of my food at the restaurant. Sometimes I would eat literally like a full meal, and 2 hours later, not even maybe 2 hours later, maybe 1 hour later, I feel like I haven't ate and I need another full meal. Like, I was eating so much. I like the weight that I gained, though. Obviously, besides the belly. Like, once I have my baby, I hope my belly goes back flat, because I had a flat stomach, so I want my stomach to go back flat. But all the other weight that I've gained in my legs and thighs and everywhere else, I want to keep that. So hopefully, you know, I can keep all that, but my stomach go back flat, because that's really the only thing I'm worried about. Sleeping. When it comes to sleeping during pregnancy, obviously you can't sleep on your stomach, and I used to sleep on my stomach. When I first found out I was pregnant, I still slept on my stomach until it became uncomfortable, which it took a few weeks before it became uncomfortable. When I first found out, I obviously wasn't really showing. It didn't feel like anything, so I still slept on my stomach. But then as time went on, it was like, all right, like that's uncomfortable, and obviously you don't want to hurt the baby, so I started laying on my side. Then eventually both sides became very uncomfortable. Like, they recommend that you lay on your left side, I believe, but that was just so uncomfortable. And it's crazy, because I know a lot of people that said sleeping on their back was like so uncomfortable, but sleeping on my back was the only thing comfortable. Like, pretty much my entire pregnancy, I slept on my back. Like, I could not go to sleep until I was laying on my back. And throughout the night, I may like lay on my side, but when I wake up, I'm on my back. Like, my back was like the most comfortable position. When it came to like my skin, as you can see, I don't have on any makeup, and my skin is definitely it's not horrible, but it's not clear. Before I was pregnant, my skin was clear, and some people get pregnant and their skin becomes extremely clear, and then some people get pregnant and their skin breaks out. I would say I was in the middle. Sometimes my skin would be clear, sometimes I'd have breakouts. Right now, I don't have any current breakouts. These are just scars from when I did, well, that's not a scar, but that is like, but I have like blackheads, and then that was like a pimple that went away, but left a scar, so whatever. But my skin isn't horrible, but I'm not gonna lie, I miss the skin I had before. Like during the summertime, before I became pregnant, my skin was so clear. Like, I look back at videos and I'm like, yo, like my skin was perfect. It was like, I've had trouble with skin over the years, and my skin looked the best that it ever looked during summertime. Then I found out I was pregnant and it started breaking out again, and I was just like, all right, we're going through this again. So, you know, hopefully when I have my baby, my skin will go back to how it was, because it was looking bomb. And okay, hair. A lot of people, some people, their hair, you can have two things. Like I said, when it comes like how skin is, when it comes to hair, you can either, your baby can make your hair grow longer, thicker, or your baby can make your hair shed. I would say my hair did neither. Like, my hair didn't shed, my hair didn't grow. Well, I'm not gonna say my hair didn't grow at all, but I feel like when I wasn't pregnant, my hair grew fast. Like, I could get my hair cut in a bob, and within like a few months, it would be right here and look like I didn't cut it. Like, say my hair was right here, then I got it cut up to here. Within like a month or so, it looked like I never cut my hair. But being pregnant, I think I got my hair cut once, maybe, being pregnant, and it never, I mean, I'm not gonna say it didn't grow, but it grew like super slow. It just seemed like it didn't grow. Like, you know, if your hair only grow like half an inch, even though it grew, it doesn't seem like it grew. And that's really how I felt. Like, I'm like, dang, like, my baby taking all my nutrients. My hair is not, like, my hair will grow fast. Now it feels like my hair is just stagnant, or it's like barely growing, and I'm just like, hopefully all of this stuff goes back to normal once I have him. Like, I need my skin to be clear again, I need my hair to be growing again. Like, I need everything to go back into its normal programming. I don't really know what else I could say about this pregnancy besides it was an experience. It definitely was an experience. To go through it again, hopefully when I go through it again, it'll be some years from now, and hopefully it'll be way better than this one. I'm pretty sure every female that is pregnant or has been pregnant, they can tell you, like, it really does tire you out, or at least to me it did. Like, I still worked during pregnancy like most people do, but at some point when I was working, it was just like, I don't know if I can do this no more. Like, every time I would be walking around, my knees felt like they were about to give out. I was extremely tired. Like, I could do like something so simple, like walk from here to barely across the room, and I felt like I was out of breath. Like, it was really ridiculous, and I was like, okay, like, this is, to me, it just felt ridiculous. Like, I barely did anything. Why am I breathing hard? Like, this is really crazy. So yeah, I really don't know what else I could say about this pregnancy. If you have any other questions that you have about being pregnant, or you're a pregnant mom and you want to see if we had the same experience about something, because I probably didn't touch on everything, you can comment that down below. The last thing I want to say is, don't let anyone tell you how to feel about being pregnant, because I've heard throughout being pregnant, like, I don't listen to what people say being pregnant or not. If you know me, you know that I am 100% me. I do what I want and I don't care what nobody gotta say. That's just my personality. But throughout my pregnancy, I would see, like, nobody said it to me, but I would see people saying like little stuff here and there about how you should feel or how they felt during pregnancy, or like a girl would speak on how she felt during pregnancy and people would be like, oh, that's so wrong, why would you ever say that, or why would you ever feel that? And I'm just like, how you gonna tell somebody else how they should feel? Everybody's emotions is not the same. If somebody found out they were pregnant and they were crying and feeling like, oh my gosh, my world is over, and then somebody found out that they were pregnant and they were extremely happy and ready to start a new life, both of their reactions are fine, because those are their reactions. Like, nobody should be telling anybody how they should feel. I was sad. I'm happy now, but I was sad in the beginning, and I feel like that's completely okay. Like, that is how I felt. It doesn't matter how you felt during your pregnancy. This is how I felt because this is my experience. So yeah, nobody should be telling you how you should feel. Nobody should be telling you how you should be going about things. Like, as long as you keeping you and your baby safe and healthy, and you making sure your baby getting its nutrition, I can't even talk. You making sure your baby is eating healthy and stuff, and make sure you drinking all your water, your vegetables, your fruits, then I feel like nobody should be worried about what you're doing at all. So yeah, just focus on yourself and just focus on your mentality, because pregnancy definitely will alter your mentality. It really will. So just make sure you're focused on yourself mentally and that you're doing good at all times, because anything that you feel, your baby feels. If you're stressed out, you can stress the baby out. So try to remain not stressed out. If people are stressing you out, I mean, hey, people got to get cut off sometimes. You got to cut people off sometimes, and then maybe y'all can reconnect after you have your baby. But right now, you got to keep low stress and positive vibes and happy energy. So yeah, so that'll be all for this video. Hopefully my next video will be about my labor experience. My due date is June the 5th, and that is really close, so I should be having my baby soon. And hopefully that next video, like I said, will be about my labor experience and what I went through, and you know, all that good stuff. But today I am 37 weeks. I don't know if you can see. Let's see. This is how I look. I feel like my stomach is like not that big today. Some days my stomach looks huge and sometimes it doesn't. And right now I feel like it looks pretty normal, and I'm 9 months and I don't look 9 months pregnant at all to me. But yeah, so my baby should be here soon. You already know I'm having a baby boy. I can't wait to see his face. I probably won't have him in videos. I'll just talk about him. But I won't have him in videos. Just me. You just get to see me. Or maybe if my friends or something want to show themselves in my video. But my baby probably not going to be seen. Yeah, so that'll be all for today's video. I hope you liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Please share your experiences below if you are pregnant or if you have been pregnant. I want to hear other women's stories. I think it's very calming to me when I hear other people's stories and experiences that they've had. Don't forget to share this video with your family and friends, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Bye.